We were
started
just
yet.
yeah, we were just talking about the class and the exam and the PowerPoint. But
How did the PowerPoint go? Are we still?
I finished the take action. I can just send it to you guys right now.
Is it due tonight or is it
It's
due?
due tomorrow, so he just
Perfect.
changed it. So I can send it to you guys, so you guys can look over it and see what you think. I just made everything a little bit bigger. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the what page is it? It's the describe the data, I think. The one that's got a lot of writing on it.
Yeah.
Um, he just in his little directions it says be as brief as possible, and all those are brief, but it's like I don't know if like those seem important to me, so I'm like I don't know if he wants all that or if he just wants us
On that
to
one
really
where I wrote
sum it down.
everything on it.
Yeah, it's like really long.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
I know,
says
because
be
I didn't know how to squish it down
and
anymore.
yeah, no, it looks as concise as I can make like you can make it, but I'm not sure.
I
I don't
know.
know. To me,
Well, I
it's
thought,
fine.
okay, well, yeah, I didn't know how else to condense it down. So,
Yeah. The only thing that I would think is because it doesn't ask, he doesn't ask for the test statistic. He doesn't ask for a couple of things that you put on there. The only thing that I could think is get rid of those, but then I feel like you're not having all the data. So it's like,
right.
I don't
So
know.
which one is as brief as possible? The make inferences or describe?
Yeah.
Um,
The make inference. That's the one that I
make inference,
did.
the second to last one.
Yeah. Because that
Yeah, the
was the
make
one that I
inference.
wrote that paper on, that with
Yeah.
all the QQ plots and everything. And so that's, I know that you have to have like the normal distribution. So I
Mhm.
didn't include the QQ plots because I was like, that'll take up way too much room. And I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
put it in there that we had used it to make it a normal distribution, so they would know that we
Yeah.
had done that.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Because
So
to me.
on the instructions it says make inference. It says include a summary of your hypothesis test and results. Then it says be sure to include your null and alternative hypothesis and p-value, and that's all
mhm.
it
Yeah.
says. But I feel like you need to put like significance level and that type of
Yeah.
stuff too. So
yeah, that's what I was,
that's
because
why I was
if they're gonna base it all off of what we've done, it's got to, I was like, I don't know how else to.
yeah, because we could put the null and alternative and then say this is our p-value and we reject it. But how do
Hmm.
they know what our significance level is? Maybe we used a higher significance level, you know.
Is
Right.
it? It's. Does it need to be more brief than it is on the PowerPoint? Because I mean, it doesn't look lengthy on the PowerPoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, but it just, I hate making things look really lengthy. And I know teachers hate that too when they're like a huge old slide, a bunch of
Hmm.
stuff, but I feel like everything on there is needed. So that's why I'm not really concerned. But that was my only concern,
Okay.
I guess. Everything else looks
Okay.
good.
Okay.
But all right. So I've started the quiz. It's kind of long.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I see that.
But it looks like all stuff we've done, like all just the same exact questions.
I know some of them were actually exactly the same. I actually found them.
Yeah, which is kind of nice,
Yeah.
but some of them are hard. But
Okay.
all right. So
Number
that's,
two is not the phone number, right?
yeah, numbers are not.
Right.
So brand
Yeah.
and is oh no, number of people.
Just the bottom one, right?
Because it wants quantitative.
Yeah. So wait, isn't it only the middle one? The three most common?
No, because quantitative is number, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm
And
thinking
that's the
qualitative.
brand. Yeah, the telephone
Yes.
number and the brand are not quantitative, right?
Yeah, because telephone numbers
Right.
are not quantitative. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
only the bottom
It's
one.
the last
Okay, I was thinking qualitative.
I did that on the last one
one.
too.
Yeah.
I did just the opposite of what it asked for.
Okay. Um, this one is
I'm putting.
I
I
put
thought the first one.
observation.
yeah, it's observational and no control.
Oh, was it the
Over.
second one or the first one?
I put the first one because he had no control over the ones he was selecting, because he was selecting every sixth box.
Yeah.
But that may be just part of like, because I mean, even in experimental, you're supposed to do like a random.
I think experimentals when they give something like where they give like so many people a drug, that's experimental because they're actually giving it, but they're not doing anything besides looking at where the cereal's at, right?
Yeah. So it's definitely an observational, but it might be the second one.
I thought that too, but when they're picking them out, they're not looking at the prices. They're only doing which one's every sixth one at that point. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I go with Nathan, so I think it is the second one, and it's kind of
Second
hard.
one.
Yeah, just because like the selection can be random, like it's supposed to be random all the time. Like you're never supposed to have control over what you're selecting, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, because it's supposed to be random, but it's hard. It's a hard. Yeah, I don't know.
Hard thing
We
to
can
say.
go with the second one. You guys are probably right on that.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, the next one.
Oh, this is the.
We did this one before.
We did.
It's impossible to tell without the full data set.
I
I-
put that the median would increase. And the only reason I did that is I wrote it all out. Like I wrote the numbers from the smallest to the biggest. And when I used the 12 and put them in, 20 was the median number. But then when I switched it to being 21, I had two 21s. So 21 was actually the median number. So it increased from 20 to 21.
Yeah, and I think that
I
would
don't
work
know.
if there was 5 of them, but it's trying to say that there's 99. You get what I'm saying? So it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the colons, and then 99.
Mm-hmm.
So we wouldn't be able to tell because there could be a bunch of
Yeah, we just don't have the full data.
yeah, you have to be
Okay.
able to put the whole thing. The mean will definitely increase though.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so the mean would increase because you're adding 10 or 9 to it and then dividing it so it'll go up.
Okay.
Does anybody remember this rule?
Yes.
I don't
Yes, but
remember this rule.
I did it, but I couldn't. I don't know how it worked out. It's actually using like this 2 standard deviations, but that didn't make any sense to me. So I actually figured out how to do it, like the math on it. I did the 55 minus the 70 divided by 100, which gave me the negative 1.5. I put it in the applet and shaded it, and then I got 0.1. But I don't know if that's right or not.
What did you get again?
I got 0.1, but I don't know if that's right.
I think it is. Let me check.
Because I got all kinds of confused on this stuff. I was like, why can't you
Yeah.
just stick to the chapter that
What
we're
did
at?
you get again, Shauna?
I got negative 1.5 when I did the problem, and then I put it in the applet, and I got 0.1.
Yeah, I got 0.15, but I think it's the same. I think you and I are thinking the same thing. So if the mean is 70, within one standard deviation, which would be like 60, right? Then 68% of the people would get it within 60 to 80 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And then
Right.
95
2 standard deviations, I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 standard deviations would be 50 minutes to 90 minutes, and that would be 99.7. So then if we want to get under 50, we take 100 minus 99.7 divided by 2 because we're only going to one side. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. I just don't. This is just a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's coming back to me now.
So what? So you're gonna negative.
So I'm putting
1.5.
0.15.
0.15.
Yeah, 0.15.
I need to open up the applet.
So are you putting it in the applet, or did you not put it in the applet?
I didn't put in the applet because this is just the 68, 95, 99.7 rule. But if I put it in the applet, so I want two. So basically, I'm doing shading only the left side, and I'm making my z-score 2. Right?
Right.
Yeah, but that does not give me.
But
0.
it should be. I got negative 1.5, and then I put that in the applet. Because if you go 2 standard deviations, one standard deviation is going to take you to 60, and another one, and 2 standard deviations is going to take you to 50. We're only looking for 55. Under 50 minutes. So I don't know.
So it should be everything to the left of -2, right?
Yeah.
But that's definitely not what the normal probability applet is saying. But it's saying 0.02, which is a big difference.
Well, wouldn't you time? Yeah, I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying when I was talking about how to do it with the other way, right, Nathan?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't know. I say we put one answer and just.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do these. This is bad.
So I think
good,
the -2 is what I'm. Yeah, as I did my math wrong. So -2 would be our standard deviation.
Right.
Is what we're doing. So that would be the 0.2.
Yeah. See, I'm on the same page as you, Sean. I don't know.
But it only says to calculate to 1 decimal, which would just be 0.
Oh, does it say that?
It says give your answer accurate to 1 decimal place, which, unless they're wanting the -2.
No, I think they're definitely wanting the percentage, not the z-score. But I don't know. I mean, it says just use the 68, 95, 99.7 rule.
Yeah, so maybe they just want the -2.
Maybe they want the 0.
Yeah, maybe he wants 0.
We'll see. I'm just going to put it down and.
I'm good with I'm putting 0.
Okay. Nathan's putting 0. I'm putting 0.2.
Everyone put their own. Take a guess.
We're going to get it. One of us is going to get it right, and then we'll.
Okay. 6. The scores in the S. Oh my goodness. I remember doing this one. But I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah. The 35th percentile.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I guessed how to do that one because I did. Okay, so this is what I did on this one. I put in the applet, the 35 at the top, 0.385. So then when I did this math, I did 150.7 plus, in parentheses, -0.385 times the 10.2. And that's what I worked. And I got 146.8 or 773.
Okay, so I know that it's supposed to be I think I'm on the same page as you, Shauna, but we do like the 157 minus 150.7, and we put that over center deviation, and right? And we put that over our dang it. I don't remember, guys.
Well,
yeah, I don't remember.
I looked it up in the paperwork somewhere with all my paperwork I found, but I saw one where it said was talking about the 45th percentile or 40th percentile, and you put it in the applet, and then it gave you the z-score, and you put that in your formula. So the formula was x equals the mu plus in
Wait, x equals you're right. X equals mu what?
U plus, and then in parentheses z times the 0, the standard deviation, and that's what I did.
Okay, so x equals mu plus parentheses z-score times standard deviation.
Yes, standard deviation.
Okay,
That's what I got
I
when
think
did
you're
it.
right. So what was the z-score for 35th percentile?
So that was negative 0.385 when I put it in the applet.
Yep, that's what I get too. And
Yeah.
for mu, did you use 150.7?
Yes, because it says the mean is 150.7. The standard deviation was 10.2. I didn't do the one where it requires a minimum of 157 because that was just telling us what, I mean, it wasn't a mean or anything. It was just telling them what they had.
Yeah. Just
Could
did
be
you
wrong.
did you get below 150.7 for your answer?
I got 146.773 and then I rounded it up to 146.8.
That sounds right too.
That sounds right, because the fifth 150.7 would be 50th percentile, would be 50. So it's going to be below 50, 157, 150.7.
Okay, I'm highlighting that formula, and Shauna, there we go, clutch.
That sounds, yeah, that's, I remember that now. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Because I'm used to the whole Excel where you just plug in the numbers and it gives you the percentiles.
Yeah.
That's the easy ones.
I kept looking, going, I don't know how to do this. Why do you have to go back so far?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the final.
So 146.8.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Shauna. That will be helpful to remember.
Hopefully. And then I put down that this one was still right skewed regardless.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it says it's right skewed.
Yeah.
It's a skew, right? I am like double highlighting that formula.
Yeah, it's got to be right skewed. The sample size is only 2 people. That's weird.
Yeah. I actually saw that on one of the homework papers too, because I was searching for the answer on that one too. And it was actually, they had example of one being like sample size of being 2, but it already said that it was right skewed. So the answer was right skewed. So I was like, no, that's got to be it then.
Yeah.
And this one was actually one of our questions we already had.
Yes,
yeah,
we've had this one.
Yeah.
So this was 2.236.
So how did you do that? Did you do?
It's that equation.
X minus the mu over the standard deviation and the square root of the number, or n.
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
Because you just that same equation that from earlier, but you just solve for something different, right? No, it's different. It's
well,
different.
I set it up different. Yeah, I did for this one. So I got the 855.0 minus the 85.44 divided by the 12 divided by the square root of 20.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And I actually found that the whole homework one, and so it was like, yep, there it is, word
so
for word.
You got 2.236. Yeah.
What is the probability that the sample mean capacity of 50 randomly selected tanks will be greater? Oh, this is.
And this is the same
the
one.
Same
but now
thing.
You put the different numbers in.
Yeah. Okay.
So you put the 85.40 minus the 85.44 divided by 12 and the square root of 50.
Oh wait, so we do 85.40 minus 85.40.
44.
Yeah, so you get 4 divided by 12 divided by the square root of 50.
Yeah. So I got negative 2.357.
We don't, but I mean, like the formula is the same.
Yeah.
It's
well,
similar,
you changed the n to 50 because it was at 20. It's the same formula, but then you change the 20 to the 50, and the first number you're changing. But then we shaded it. I shaded in the applet too. Is that right? 2.991.
Oh yeah, and then you have to shade it in the applet, and then it's gonna be greater than 540. So you should shade the middle.
The middle and the right, yeah.
The middle and the right, yeah. So you get point. Did I do that wrong?
991?
0.991, yeah.
Okay.
He wants to know what the probability of being greater than that.
Oh, I do remember this. Okay. Yeah.
I remember this one.
Oh, yeah.
Type 1 air. Don't know
Type-
why, but that's the answer.
Are you sure that's this one?
It's got to be.
I think
Yes.
I thought
The
it was
other
the last
one.
one.
No.
No, it's not the last one.
We've gotten this wrong so many times.
I've gotten this wrong almost every single time. Besides the last time on the test, I know I got it right.
Okay, so we know it's type 1. Okay.
Because it makes no sense. Okay, wait. Can I ask you a question about number 10, though?
Mm-hmm.
What is the first one supposed to be? You know, like the probability. Is that your P level?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. The heights of young adult females in the United States are said to. Confidence interval. I know the third one's right.
And the last one.
And the last one.
Yeah.
Those the only two?
Looks
So
like
which
it to me.
the third one and the last one?
Yeah.
I just memorize the way they're worded.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you
If there's
know
like, if it's percentage and another percentage, if there's two percentages, then that's right. And then if it's 99% confident, then that's right. So that's how I remember it.
Okay, well, I know it has to do with the true mean. That's what I look for too, because even like it's the true difference or the true mean or the true
That's
whatever,
true.
it's always
That's
got
true.
that in there.
But this
There was
one
some-
says there's chance that the true
Yeah.
mean, and I don't think
that
that's
was not
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it says that when it's like 95%, we're 95% confident that the true mean is between this number and this number.
Right.
Yeah. It's basically just saying that we're 95% confident.
Right.
That's all it's really saying.
Okay.
Okay. 16. No, it's not large enough, right?
But if it's normally distributed,
But it doesn't have to be over 30.
it would
I
if
put
it was
down
not
that it was a
normally
large
distributed.
sample size.
You put yes, the sample size is large enough.
I put yes because the sample size was normal because of the large size. Because I saw somewhere that it had to be over 10.
I thought it had to be over 30.
Yeah, I put the
I thought
second
it had
one.
to be over 30 too, but for somewhere I saw it had to be greater than like 10. That's where we do that check where you do the NP is greater than or less than 10.
Yeah, that's something different.
Yeah,
So
that's
I was like, I didn't.
That's different,
That's why
yeah.
I just put it was that way. So I don't know.
For this one, I thought it was 30 and normal distributed.
So we're saying
Yeah.
no to this.
I put okay. So I'm with Nathan. The 10% is different, but if it's normally distributed, then it doesn't have to be 30. Like if there's a skew in it, then they say, okay, for us to be confident this is going to work, you have to have a large sample. But if it's normally distributed, it doesn't matter about the sample size. It's just as long as it has a normal distribution. So I put yes because it's distributed normally. If it was not distributed normally, then I would say no, the sample size is too small.
Okay, so just because the fact they say yes, that it's been distributed, I mean, they say it's been distributed at normal, then that's fine. Yeah. I guess it's the same thing as like our QQ plot. When I put it in there, say, going off the QQ plot, we know it's normally distributed. So that's
so our sample size is large enough, even though there's only not very many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like our Skittles, we only use 6 bags, but because it was distributed normally, or at least normally, we have to get more Skittles. So
hey, I think he liked ours. We got 5 out of 5 on everything.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
Yeah. And he never gave us feedback, so.
I never said anything back on mine either, so I was like, I guess we did okay on it.
Yeah, we must be doing something right. I remember this one too, but I don't remember the answer.
I remember the old answer, but I don't feel I'm going to read it again. Do we have to pull up the Excel?
Yeah. So is this a one sample
You guys
t-test?
already have it.
I think so. Let me
Wait.
pull it up.
That's
Yeah.
what I put it under.
Yeah, it's one sample.
Okay.
Man, I always forget which Excel I need to pull up.
Yep, same here.
It's not that one.
I end up pulling up like every single Excel spreadsheet.
That's what I did until I forgot which one it is. Okay, I got it. It's the quantitative inference.
Yes.
Guys, Disneyland was so fun. I wish you guys could have come.
That would
That
have
would have
been
been
fun.
nice.
Oh,
Well, that's something you guys should do when you guys finish all your doctoring school, that you guys should go to Disneyland together.
yeah, that would be fun. And then I'll break my back, and Nathan will perform surgery with a plastic.
No thanks. Okay, hold on. Are we doing less than or greater than or? Because I have a.
Wait, it's one sample t-test, right? Sorry, I know you guys.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Maybe it should just be
It's
not
not equal to, right? Not
Okay,
yeah, not equal
then
to.
I got 0. Is that what you guys getting?
I haven't changed it yet.
I got, for my p-value, okay, well, maybe what's the null hypothesis?
Yeah,
to be?
you have to change the null hypothesis.
To 0?
Let me see. No, it's not 0.
Is it 0.95?
Yeah, S&P has a known population mean return of 0.95, so that's what it should be.
Okay, then I got
That's the null?
yeah.
That's null.
I got 0.039.
What's your confidence level?
95.
Okay.
So 0.0. What was it?
0.3.
3.
I'm sorry, 0.039, right?
Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, put this down here. Confidence level.
Oh, these ones are dumb.
This is dependent. So
yeah, it's dependent. Yeah, it's the second one.
yeah.
Okay, a second. Let me see if that one matches.
I don't like how this thing's set up. You know, sometimes it's like you enter in all this information on Excel, and then there's like 10 questions about it.
Yeah,
You have to enter in all the stuff, and then it's a different question.
That's how the final will be understood.
So this this was the dependent sampling that he needs to select a couple, the second one, right?
Yeah, because depending on what guy he picks, depends on what girl he picks as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, is this next one going to be paired or two sample?
I put paired because they're all talking about the same airport.
I haven't read it yet.
Okay, that's what sounds to me.
Yes, I remember it's paired.
Because they're all flying into Heathrow.
Into what?
Yeah.
London Heathrow. I've been to that airport. It's huge.
You've been to that airport?
Yeah.
It's awesome. Where did you go?
We spent 3.5 weeks in Europe.
Wow, that's awesome.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. That's pretty
It was
fun.
really fun.
Is that with your family?
Yeah, I went with my family before I got married.
That's
How long did you guys stay there?
3.5 weeks.
Wow.
So
That's
it
a
was
nice time.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's good to be home at the same time. A lot of people don't think about it, but sometimes that's a little too long to be away from or living out of a suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on
Okay,
the
so
null
p-value-
hypothesis, you should 0?
Yes.
0.
Right? Okay.
And then not equal to.
And I got 0.096.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. Now based on this one. So it's lower. It's greater. So we're gonna
Fail to reject.
yeah, but that's not what I hate when it asks like this.
I put no.
Because we can't say it's greater, right?
Is there a difference?
No, there is no difference.
Because the P was greater.
So the first
And-
one.
Yeah, we have insufficient evidence to say that the flights are more expensive, right? So we're saying no,
Yes.
right? Okay.
So the first one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, it's like they word the same answer like 3 different ways.
Yeah, so you have to really, and it drives me nuts
Yeah.
because I know the answer, but it makes me feel like I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I don't always know the answer. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, like that one, you knew the answer, but it makes you feel like you don't because you're like,
Yes.
wait, maybe that's not right.
I know you know that the p value is more, but it's like yes or no. I don't know. It's like I hate
Yeah.
when it does that on the things. It's like yes because you rejected the null, or no because you rejected the null. I'm like I don't know. I just know I reject the null. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 17 is what we were talking about before.
They
have a small sample size, but
it's normal.
So then it's the third one.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I put too. Okay.
These ones are hard. I never understood the UD.
Yeah, I guessed on this one.
I'm pretty sure it's the third one.
It is the third one.
Okay.
The null is always equal.
Yeah.
And then the alternative is not equal or greater.
Yeah, but you got to remember it's not like the first one because it's the difference of the two. U1 minus U2 equals 0, or U1 minus U2 does not equal 0.
Yeah.
And that's UD. And that messed me up for such a long time. All right, I got this one. This one's the second one.
Second one?
It's got to be. I missed that one too many times. Oh, I missed this one too. This one's 20, I believe.
Wait.
I got 50.
Oh, wait. Can
50. It's 50.
Yeah. What do you guys?
You plug it in the two equations, and then you take the larger one. So the two equations are like NP is less than or equal to 0, and then N less than or equal to 10, and then N 1 minus parentheses 1 minus P is less than or greater than or equal to 10.
Gotcha.
And you plug in P, and whichever one's the higher one. So you got 50?
Yes, that's what I got.
Yeah, because on the because I remember on that one.
Because the first.
Sean, I remember that one. I got the other answer, and I didn't know you're supposed to put the bigger one, and I got it wrong on the test. I remember that one, or the homework quiz, or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, because I almost did the same thing. I almost put it was 1250, but I was like, no, it's the bigger one. I have written down the bigger one.
Yeah, I didn't write that down. I couldn't remember. So I just I did the first one, which was the NP greater than or equal to 10. I was like, all right, sweet, that's the answer. I didn't realize it would do both. Okay.
Number 21, we're using, I can't remember if we're using.
Well, I put down the 40 times the 0.250 is greater than the 10 because when I did the math, I think that one was the one that equaled it, and I don't think the second one did.
I just remember that it's P hat. So 0.233 is P, but the question is P hat. So we would use 0.25. I don't know if that.
Yeah, no, that is what makes sense to me.
So which one is it?
The second one.
Second one.
The 40?
Because on this one they have to be over 32, but it doesn't matter because they have to be over 30 and that. But being over 30 doesn't mean it's going to be normal.
Right. So you're doing the 40 times the 40 times the other?
Yeah.
Okay, the second one. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, this one is
0.250, right?
Yes.
Okay.
See, this one's hard because I have a hard time.
I know this one was on that test, and I couldn't remember how it was worded either, but I put the last one, or the...
It's 51%.
Yeah, the last one is what I did. And I don't know why I did that one, except that I know all of them had the male chromosome. All of them, they did. I just know that much. Because it says in the thing that it says that they determined the
I think it is the last one.
I think
yeah, because they took the
What are you gonna
cells
say?
from the dogs and only got the ones for the male
hmm
chromosome. So that's why I put the bottom one.
I just think that we have to say it's the sample and not the dog's testes or the eggs fertilized, because p hat is only a statistic from a sample. It's not
Yeah,
representative of a true
Yeah.
population.
that's what makes sense to me. I just don't want them to be like, well, we're inferring. You know what I'm saying? Like when they say we're
Well, it
looking
says
at it,
though
we're
that they
taking
took it
100
from the male
samples.
chromosome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it says it took the male
Wait.
chromosomes. It's 46%, so that takes all the female ones out, the first one out. So then I
Yeah.
think that
The first and second
samples
one are
only took
wrong.
yeah. So that's
Is it
what I
just-
put the last one, but I was
Yeah.
guessing at that point. I couldn't decide between the bottom two.
I think it's the bottom one because, like I said, it's a sample and a statistic, not a population or a parameter.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what makes sense to me. Man, I wish I could pull up the old test so I could see if I got it
Right?
wrong. 'Cause
Yeah,
know
I
that
thought
one's
that he would do those after we, finished, but he
Yeah.
hasn't.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
know.
So that's kind of lame. Especially because it'd be nice for the final.
Yeah.
Because who knows if... Because like right there, like maybe we all put that and we thought we got it right, but now
We had it
Actually,
wrong.
we've been getting it wrong this whole time. Or
I
something,
know.
yeah. That's why. But, okay, this one we have to use the Excel. We have to use, right? No, we don't.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I did. I
No,
put
yeah, we
the
do, yeah.
X and the
I know.
N is what I did.
We use
Oh,
the quantitative description for the one sample. Nope, not quantitative description.
categorical. Categorical.
Yeah. Which is where categorical inferences.
And then my confidence level, I left at 95, but the null I put as 0.45. Did you guys do that there?
I haven't. Hold on one sec.
Because we're doing. So the N is 750, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the X is going to be 320.
The null should be 0.45, right?
Yeah.
That's what I did. And then I put less than because it said fewer.
Yep. And we're looking for
Probability. So p hat. So 0.427. Right.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
that's what would make sense to me. Yeah. That's what p hat is.
Guys, we were halfway done.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. Oh, I know what this one is. No, I don't. Never mind. I remember this one though.
Okay, yeah, I put that one in the applet.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do is put that in there, right?
And then you shade to,
The left and the right side.
yes, two sides. You got 0.181, 182.
Yeah.
So the third one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to do that again?
Huh?
So you take the Z and then you shade the left and right sides.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another. Yeah, because it's a two-sided, so you have to do both because it's not equal to.
Wait, what? Are you on 25?
Yeah. No, I was talking about 24, but 25. Yeah, now I am. Okay, is this?
No,
I haven't gotten this one right yet.
I
This is
haven't
the
either.
trick because it's like it's known that it's normally distributed, so it doesn't have to be greater than 30. So I'm putting 5. I'm putting last one. Any n will do.
Really?
Because it's normally distributed. The sample size isn't supposed to matter, right?
I don't know.
I haven't got this one right on anything yet, and I'm putting
I
almost
haven't
every answer, I think.
Here, let's do this. Let's all put something different. That way we'll know.
Well, it should tell us. I'm okay with putting any in because it should tell us at the end once we submit it.
Okay, any N sounds good to me because I do the same thing. I get it wrong every time.
Yeah, I'm glad that one's on there though because now I can actually figure out what the answer is.
No, thank you though.
Okay, and then this one here, I did all of them out because the sample size for women is too small. Or I'm on the wrong answer. Sorry.
Yeah, you're on the wrong question. I was like, wait, I don't see that one. Like that is not an answer.
So where did this one go? No, that's the one I got.
Is it no because in least one case n is less than 10?
Yeah, because it was the
The last
woman.
one?
Because the one, yeah, and on the paperwork it says it's too small because the women's every one of them matched up, but the one was for 8.96, so that was that one for the women that was too small. So it must be that bottom one, and it is that one where it's the n in parentheses 1 minus the p. That's the one that was too small
Yeah, because then you'll do.
when I worked it out because it was like 56 in parentheses 1 minus 0.84, and I got 8.96.
Yeah, because it should be 50. Yeah, it should be 56 times 0.16. Yeah, and you got 0.896. Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Number 27 is the second one.
Yes.
The why with the D in it?
Because it's paired.
Yeah.
It's paired.
Yeah, so I wrote this down. I don't know if you guys do this or not, but independent is the U's do not equal or equal. And then paired is the D.
Yeah. Because
So
paired, it's like
paired?
one. It's like U1 minus U2.
Which is UD. Yeah.
Yeah, which is UD. Because on this thing we're saying that UD equals 0 for our null, so that would make our alternative UD does not equal 0. Because the second to last sentence, the study wants to test whether the difference. So that's a way to remember it. Difference, UD, D for difference between before and after scores.
Yeah. So the big picture is U1 is like your first sample, U2 is your second, and you're checking their weights. And ideally, if these diets are the same, there would be no difference within their weights. UD equals 0.
Yeah.
And the alternative is that UD, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, they use Weight Watchers, man. That's a brand name.
Yeah, I know. Usually they don't do that.
No.
But they've been doing it in something. Well, they use like places, but they haven't, used like actual brands.
Okay, and I didn't know how to do this one. I put down that his predicted weight loss was 5.5 pounds higher than it would have been if he didn't exercise, but I don't know that.
Because you got to do the residual.
Huh? I know it's his predicted weight loss, so it's either the first one or the last one, but that's the only thing I could come up with, and the only thing I could think of is that they're saying that one is so like, you know how we talked about the hat fitting and they were measuring the head, but the hat was first so they could just, so that's why the weight loss was coming after the exercise. That's the only way I picked that one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the second one.
The last one?
The second one.
The second one? That's right. The second one. His actual
weight loss was 5 pounds higher than his predicted weight loss.
I agree. Because it's higher.
Because I was thinking it was the last one. Because it talked about the predicted weight loss in one of the things they were talking about the predicted, like the killing of the manatees. They were talking the predictive deaths versus
Okay.
against, and then because of the boats at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
It might
So
be
I
the
don't
last.
know.
These ones are hard, yeah.
That,
Because it's saying the
'cause it
same
was
exact
saying,
thing pretty much.
right. But the only thing, like I said, that one was saying, like, it was like they were talking about the death of the manatees because of that was predicted because of the boating. So they were using the boatings to predict the death of the manatees, but they put it backwards, like they put it first, the death of the. So I don't know.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying now. Because we're predicting that his weight loss was 5% higher. It's like
Because
saying
he exercised.
because he exercised. Yeah, it's like saying I lost weight because I exercised compared to I will lose weight if I exercise type thing.
Right. I don't.
Which is
It's the wording.
it's the
I don't
exact
know.
same thing to me, but I think that's how we're supposed to say it.
I just know that one of the samples, like I had in here, it actually said the manatees. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Actually, on that last homework we had, chapter 23. Chapter 23, they talked about it because I missed that lifespan. They were talking about the birth, and then the last thing. So it was like.
No, yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure that's it.
because it was predicted lifespan based off the birth weight or something like that, and I missed it because I clicked the wording wrong.
No, yeah. The last one sounds good with me.
I probably got it wrong. I'm sorry if I did, you guys.
No, I'm reading it, and that sounds right.
Yeah, it's got to. If it's not, I don't know why it's not.
Because I mean, it is his predicted weight, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, sorry, I'll leave it alone.
You're good.
Okay. For the study in the previous question, the B1 of the regression lines was 5 pounds. Interpret the statistic.
I
You guys
guessed
think?
again.
I think it's the second one.
Did I put the third
I just need to
one?
remember what B1 and B naught are.
I put the third one.
B naught is the y-intercept and B1 is the slope.
B1 is the slope, and
Yes.
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
You put the third one?
I put the third one because there was something about that it was talking about the slope, and it said
Okay, maybe.
that as it goes up by 1%, it changes.
No, I can see.
That would make sense.
Yeah, and maybe that's where I'm getting it wrong. Maybe B naught would be the second one.
Yeah, I think you're right because that.
Because yeah, when it's changing, the slope changes. That means. Yeah. Okay.
So which one are we going with?
The third one.
Okay.
You're right.
I don't know. I dug through paperwork all day trying to figure stuff out.
No, that one sounds. I'm pretty sure B naught would be the second one.
Okay. Yeah, because the
Because
slope
we
is what I was
changed it.
thinking. The slope is it. Yeah, it changed something on it, so that's why I put it.
Yeah. Okay.
And 30 are the first three because the last two cannot be checked. Wait,
I remember this one. I remember it. That's it.
is that right? No,
No.
wait, sorry.
Yeah.
They mixed them up. The first
They
one.
mixed it.
Yeah, those tricky guys.
Yeah. So it's the second one, and the last two.
Yes.
Say it again.
The second and the last two.
Yeah, because it can't be independent because we don't know. We don't even know what it's about. And we can't check the error because we don't have any data.
No.
Okay. Because I remember that question, and it was the first three on the last one.
Right.
How tricky.
Okay. This one's going. Ooh, this one's gonna. Wait, what?
So this one's already in there, isn't it? Didn't we already do that one?
Yeah, okay. I was like, I just pulled up the Excel spreadsheet. It's the same one. So yeah, it should be the paired. No, wait. Yeah, isn't it the paired?
Yeah, I think
Paired
it's the
code.
paired sample
Yeah.
T.
Okay. I must have deleted the numbers.
But wait, it says it wants a sample coefficient, a correlation coefficient. That's only available on linear regression. Look at them, man. They're just doing all sorts of stuff.
Well, how do you do that?
I guess we just take it, and instead of putting it into the paired, we just drop it into the linear regression.
Yeah,
right?
that makes sense, yeah. Because the correlation coefficient will be, let me put it in.
0.780.
Yes, that is what I got.
So wait a minute. So what did you guys get? Is that the R?
Yes, it is the R.
Okay, I can't remember. The scatter plot that's already made, is that the one we use? Or do we have to make another one with the residuals?
We have to make another one with the residuals.
Okay. Can't remember if that was the one we used.
And I don't even know how to interpret that.
What?
Yeah,
Did you guys make one already?
Non-linear. That's what I'm putting.
because it's just a line.
Well, it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know what. Dang it.
So,
Okay, let me look.
I gotta remember how to do this. So you copy the row, right? You copy the residuals. Is that right?
You broke up. I'm sorry. Say it again.
So we copy the residuals, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you go to your charts, you can put insert a chart. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. It says that when we're checking for linear regression, right? And if it's hot dog shaped, then that doesn't make sense.
Okay, don't you have to sort those from like littlest to biggest or something, don't you?
No, it's
for
only the
QQ.
I don't understand with this strong positive or negative. Mine just says linear or non-linear. My notes
Really?
do.
The strong is, remember, it's like remember on that one quiz we had to do?
Yeah, but I thought I didn't think that was the residual plot. I thought that was just like, that was just looking at, the regular.
No, that was the residual plot.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's non-linear.
What does yours look like?
Mine looks like literally a straight line with like a couple dots above it.
Yeah.
It's got to be non-linear because linear it'd be increasing or decreasing, but these are basically staying constant.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
So non-linear?
Unless for some reason it's not creating a right scatter plot, which wouldn't make sense.
No, it's definitely the right scatter plot,
Yeah.
So what are our options here?
Yeah, it's got to be nonlinear. Because we had one like that on the test, and I put nonlinear on the test. I don't know if I got it right, but
So I thought it was all different directions. So nonlinear we'll go with. Sounds good to me because I don't know. I have a hard time with these plots anyway.
Okay. I just exited it out of my Excel, so I don't have the y-intercept.
Well, do I just do that on the graph?
No, it should be on there.
It's the negative 17.087, and then the B1 is 0.972. Right?
So y equals
Is that
negative
what you got on your thing?
7.087.
I deleted. I exited out on accident. So
So
But yeah,
You
it
get
should-
it off the Excel, right?
yeah, you get it off the Excel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got off the Excel. Negative 17.087, and then the other one, the slope is the 0.972.
Okay, those sound good to me. Those sound pretty much where they should be.
Project the price.
Can you really see that in your mind? I couldn't do that.
What, the slopes?
I mean, I can see the slope, but
There-
how do you picture the y-intercept?
It's right above it.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, in the Excel, but in like looking at the graph,
Yeah.
you would just where it's going to hit the y intersection. So it had a kind of it was below the line most of the like it was a straight line, but it was below. So I knew it was negative, and it wasn't. They were kind of high numbers. So
That makes sense.
I was just guessing.
So when it says predict the ticket price, we go in the listed 14 days. So we go into there, and then under the next to the predicted one or the X, I think is where we put 200. Is that what we do here?
Yes.
So predicted, we put the 200. Oh no, under X, right?
Wait.
I think
What?
you put it under X, and then it gives you the predicted. So I think this is where you go into the Excel again, and then you put under the little X over there on the, where you have the slope and everything. If you go down to the confidence and prediction intervals, under X, if you put 200, it changes your predicted number, and I think that's the number they're looking for.
I thought X was.
Yes, but if you're predicting a certain number, that's where they said they predict 80, or on the manatees or something like that, predict 80. When they changed it to 80, that it changed the predicted number, and that's what they were looking for, right?
What shouldn't it be 14?
Well, 14 is the number
of days that it was.
Days.
They're looking for the 200, costing $200.
But the way they wrote the sentence.
The predicted price of tickets listed 14 days before, costing $200 90 days before a flight. I don't. Well, I mean, it can't be the 14 or the 90 days because those are both. Well, maybe it could be.
Well, we want to predict the price, so we should get a price. So we should input days.
Predict the price of the ticket.
14
days before.
So if it costs
the cost, yeah, based on the same flight costing $200. And aren't both of these like the 14 and the 90 days? Yeah. So you've already got 14 and 90 days over the X and the Y. And then so when you're predicting 200 for each ticket, right? I don't know. Not much help. I'm sorry.
This doesn't. If I put 90 days into X, it doesn't give me 200. If I put 200 in, it doesn't give me 90.
Mm-mm.
I put 14 in, it doesn't. I mean, I can't be.
I think when you put underneath the X, I think whatever you put there is predicting the price under the predicted.
Right next to it. So you have the X and then the predicted.
Yeah, so I think under X, when you put 200, it gives you the predicted price is 177.
But I thought 200 was the money, the price.
It is.
So if we're predicting $200, we get $177.
I'm thinking that's what it's saying, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong.
The way I understand it is you have 90 days before a flight, the ticket is $200. What is that price going to be 14 days before you buy the ticket? That's what I understood it to be. But
yeah,
it doesn't make sense because if you put in 90 days, you don't get $200.
Well, if you put in 200 on X, what it does is it figures out where X is 200, and then it shows what the Y is. And the Y is going to be 177. So, and we're saying the 14 days are um, the y. Does that make sense?
No.
So like,
I thought that y was going to be the cash.
y was the what?
The cash, the price.
Yeah. So y is the cash. So on your explanatory, it's x, and then response is y,
Right.
and that's x is 90 days. The price for tickets 90 days before the flight, and then price for tickets 14 days before the flight. And what we want to say is, for a ticket that's $200 90 days before the flight, what is the price for the ticket 200 days? Or what is the price for the ticket 14 days before the flight?
Right. Yeah, I'm
So
on the
if we-
same page.
So if we put in X for 200 or 200 for X right there, it's going to give us, when it's $200 at 90 days, what is the price at 14 days? Get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's 177.
Okay.
It's got to be, because the other numbers are just too small. 177.3. Like if you put in 14, it's not going to be -3. They're not going to pay you $3. And then if you put in 90, there's no way it's $70 for a flight. None of them are even $70.
So X is the price 14 days, and Y is the price 90 days? Or is it the other way around? Is that what you're saying? Both of them are price.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Because we're looking for the same. We're looking for the flight that costs the same. So based off of the same flight costing the same flight costing $200. So that's what our X value is. And if you put underneath the X, the 200 is what gives you the answer. And that's where this thing here said predictions. If you want to predict how many, if we want to predict the number of manatees that would be killed, we say 850,000 powerboats are registered so that we put the 850 under X. It tells us how many manatees we expect to have killed.
Yep.
That makes sense. Sorry.
Thanks, no, you're fine.
You're good.
It's confusing.
So we're doing 177.3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this one always throws me off because there's 4 places of confidence intervals. Which one do we do?
Only at the slope.
I got this wrong.
The slope?
The slope.
Why?
Okay.
How do you know that? You're so good, Shauna.
I don't know that, but that's as I went through the same thing. How do I know which one? But it was the slope on something. They say always go with the slope unless it tells you differently.
I agree. I put the y-intercept and then I put the other one, and I got both of them wrong. So.
Yeah, I put the y-intercept on the homework, and then I was like, well, I'll put the slope, and I got it right, but I don't know why. I was like,
I read
always
somewhere,
the slope.
Yeah, I read somewhere that it says you use the slope unless it tells you differently.
Good to know.
I don't know where I read that, but I read that somewhere.
All right, margin of error, 95%. How do we do this again? What's that? This isn't the...
You subtract the 2 and then divide it by...
No, that's not margin of error, right?
That is margin of error.
That is? Okay. I thought it was. Because there's the other equation for margin of error is like Z asterisk times that, right?
Yeah, a big long one. Yeah, a big hard one.
Okay.
So the other one's subtracting.
Did you guys get 0.804 for your lower bound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get 1.5? 1.15.
No.
I'm doing it wrong.
So what do you so you're taking 1.140 minus 0.804, right?
Yes.
Taking 1.140 minus 0.0804 divided by 2.
So you get 0.168
divided by 2. Yeah. Right or not?
See, but why is that? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. 168.168.
Yeah, 0.168. Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between BO and B1? I can't remember.
BO is y-intercept. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's the y-intercept, and then the B1 is the slope. And they're the little b's too, not the big ones, right?
I think it's the big ones.
The big, wait. I thought the
It
big,
is the-
wait,
I think it's the third one.
I think
wait, why, what
It's
are we
the
talking
big
about? The
ones.
big and lower ones?
The B's.
the third one.
B's are for a true population, right? Okay.
These are hard. I got this wrong on the homework, and then I got it right the second time, but I don't remember why. I think it was just a guess.
Oh, it is the big B's. Why is it the big B's?
I think that's just what
That's
it is.
Oh, okay. Here's one that says a big B on it, and it's the true linear regression is the big B's.
Yeah, I think it's just because that's the symbol they
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
The true linear ones are the big B's plus the little B's. So we
That's
got.
the third.
So
It's
is it the
last
third?
one.
Is it the last one? Okay, so we always use the slope.
Because that's what I
Oh,
got.
sorry.
on
Yeah.
that
B1 is
example,
slope.
right?
Sorry, what?
That's the example I got. Can you see it or no?
Oh,
Or my fingers?
I'm not looking at.
Can you see it or no?
Yeah. A little bit.
So that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the last one.
The test
Yes.
statistic.
Didn't even say any numbers.
Isn't it
There
0.609?
is it. Is it for the y-intercept or for the other?
Wasn't R squared the test statistic for these two?
But
But I can't remember.
There's a T. But is this even talking about the same Excel spreadsheet, or is this different?
It's got to be. Because they haven't given us anything new.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we'd.
Okay, so it's the B1, so it's 11.512. R squared isn't the test statistic. I thought it was. I was wrong.
1.512. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the p-value is 0. 0.000.
That's gonna mean.
Okay. So we reject the null.
Because there is sufficient evidence to suggest.
Yes, the third one. Now there's these ones that I hate. I absolutely hate these ones.
Oh man, these are good.
Pretty sure these are the only ones I missed on the test, but I probably missed all of them. So I can do paired and independent ones easily. I can do ANOVA because there's multiple things. Okay, I think it's one sample T. Shauna, lose connection.
Oh, is she there?
Can't hear her.
Shauna. I also put one sample T.
Okay.
I'll send out a text.
Okay.
Shauna, we lost you.
And I think the next one's the first one, one sample Z. Because we have the standard deviation, right?
The standard deviation, yes.
So when we have this standard, it's Z. When we don't, it's T.
Yeah.
All I remember.
Man, there's like 20 different options.
Drives me crazy. Test of one proportion. Yeah, it's test of one proportion.
Yeah. Okay, this is proportion.
So it's got to be two sample. Test of two proportion.
Yeah. I didn't read all of it, but that's what I was leaning towards. Wait, can I just finish reading it? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, test of proportion. Yeah. Okay, this is linear because they said linear.
Yep.
So, oh man, I don't really want to submit, but I'll submit.
Do you want me to? Okay, I was gonna say I can do it, but
No worries. Okay.
I'll run you through them, whichever ones
Hey,
you get
sorry
wrong.
guys, I lost you.
Okay, we hear
That's
you.
fine.
How did you guys get on 40?
Okay, 40. We got 11.512.
Okay.
41?
0.000. We got the
And everything?
Daniel just submitted it. Okay, we got the
42.
third one.
What'd you get
Is
on
that
42?
the third one? Is that right, Daniel?
We reject the null?
Oh, sorry. Let
Yeah.
me see.
Just
Man,
so
we
she.
did so good.
We didn't do very good. Oh, freak.
What about 43?
We got all those last ones right, Nathan.
Okay, we got the last ones right. Okay, 43. We got one sample T. 44. We got one sample Z. 45. We got test of one proportion. And 46. We got test of two proportion. And then we got linear regression. All right, which ones did we miss? Let's start from the top. A lot?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, so starting with number 5 was 2.5. I don't know. Like 2.5 is a huge number.
What
See,
was
I've
it?
never known
2.5?
I don't know how to do that.
2.5?
2.5, yeah.
I wonder how he got 2.5.
68% of people completed it within 60 minutes, and it's below two standard deviations, isn't it? Under 50 is below.
It was 2 standard deviations, yeah. Okay, I'll be out in just a second. Okay. All right.
I don't
Thank
know.
you. I don't know. Well, unless it's because 50% is 2 deviations. So anything below, if it would, I don't know.
Because 99.7% is within the 2 standard deviations, correct? But it's saying that there was 1 standard deviation and it was half of 1 standard deviation. That's what it's saying. I got it. Okay.
But how's
Oh, does it
how's
explain
one,
it?
No, I don't get it. No, it doesn't explain it.
Oh, dang it.
60
I don't
minutes.
Because
know.
the 68 would be 1 standard deviation.
Right.
95 would be 2 standard deviations, and 99.7 would be 3, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I'm
And
getting.
it would have to be
I
negative
know,
to
I
show that it's
know.
going underneath the 55 or 50, right?
I get it.
You do get it?
Yeah. So you put in, so you go to the normal probability applet, click on the middle. So only the middle is blue. And then you type in on the area in the middle, you go 0.95.
Yeah.
and then you click and then you unclick it and click just the below, and it should give you an area of 0.025.
Yeah.
And then you times that by 100 to get the number. That's how you do it again. So if it's at 1 standard deviation, you put 0.68 in the top. If it's 2, you put 0.95. If it's 3 standard deviations, you put 0.997.
So then you do what with it? Because when I click, you said click the middle, right?
Yep. Only the middle.
95 at the top?
Yes.
Okay.
0.95, and then you unclick the middle so nothing's blue, and then click just to the left. And you get 0.025.
Uh-huh.
That is 2 standard deviations, though.
And that's 2 standard deviations, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you times that by 100 because we're doing a percent. Does that make sense, Shauna?
Yeah, that does. So we put 95 in the applet.
Okay, you ready for the next one we got wrong?
Yeah.
Question 13.
I thought you were going to say 6. I was going to say, that's horrible.
I think a lot of them right, but we messed up when we assumed that right at the end when they were talking about the same Excel spreadsheet, we put all the upper and lower and margin of error. All that's wrong. It must have been a different.
Okay. What was 13?
0.019.
0.0. Okay, let's go rate of return. We said this was the one sample, right?
Yeah. Yeah, one sample T.
So,
okay, and then we put that.
Where do we get that from?
0.95.
So it's 0.019.
0.019, yeah.
Yeah, we must have put it in wrong because I have it on the p-value as 0.019.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we just put it in wrong.
Because it's less than. Or no, we put equal than, huh? Not equal to, right? Because we put 0.39.
Yeah.
So it must be less than. So we must have just got the type of test wrong.
I guess we didn't look at it closely enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yep, I see it now.
A substantial decrease.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a good lesson.
Perform slightly worse than the performance. Yep. Less than. So it's 0.19.
I don't see that on mine.
Okay, question 21. Oh, so good.
So on 13, if you read the second paragraph, second sentence. You see that? Conduct a hypothesis test to determine if the investor's portfolio performs slightly worse.
Oh, so it should have been less.
Less than. So if we do that same thing, we put it into one sample T, change the null to 0.95, but then the type of test should be less than instead of not equal to.
I have mine is less than, but I got 0.099.
Did you type in the null to 0.95?
Yeah.
Confidence 0.95.
Just a second, let me get back to it again. It keeps kicking me out to a different one. Just a second. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so I got the confidence level 0.95, null hypothesis. Wait a minute, that's different.
That should be 0.95.
And we're on the one sample t-test, right?
Yeah.
And the null should be 0.45?
95.
And then less than.
Yeah. Did you get the answer now?
Yes, I do. Okay.
Okay. What's the next one we got wrong?
21. So it's not p hat, it's p that we put in that little equation.
Oh, great.
So the question, the answer is number 4.
It's
So that's
4?
another thing. Yeah, the last one. Sorry.
Wait, oh, I was thinking.
Number 21 is the
thinking
last.
20.
21's the last one?
Yeah, because you're supposed to use P, not P hat.
Okay.
So
Oh.
that's another thing to remember.
So when we're trying to figure out if they're distributed normally, with P hats normal, we use P though. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Because we can't use something that we're trying to figure out if it's normal. Can't use that to say it's normal.
That's a great point. Okay, 23.
I just, yeah. 20. Dang, we got that one wrong. I swear we got that right.
Which one?
23.
Which one?
23.
So what's the answer
Which one?
for that?
So after
0.099. Am I cutting out? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
no.
Am I cutting out?
Which number?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Nathan?
Yeah.
Okay, what number are we on?
23. I don't know.
What number after 21?
23.
23.
23? Okay, and what's that one?
0.099.
0.99?
0.099.
We want to go over that one again.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I'll pull up the spreadsheet. Because it's the proportion, one proportion, right?
Yeah, so it should be 320, right? And 740. Is that the right number?
Yeah.
750.
And I thought
Oh,
that
it's
the
the p-value.
were 5.
It's the p-value is the 0.99, right?
Oh, did we put in something different?
And it should be less than, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put in the p hat, not the p value.
Oh.
That's all right. At least we did it right. We just used the wrong number. I'm okay with admitting I just read something wrong, then not knowing how to do it.
That happens a lot in this class.
Yep.
Question 28, the one we discussed for a long time. That is actually going to be the second one.
Dang it.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys want to remember that. I mean, I really don't know if I'm going to get that one right.
I don't know how.
Because maybe the second one's saying his actual weight was, so he predicted to have, okay, I get how you say it.
How?
So let's say you go to one of those like weight loss camps.
Okay.
And you go in, let's say you're 200 pounds, 400 pounds, whatever. You say, I want to lose 50 pounds. And
Okay.
that's your predicted. But he loses 55.5. So that means his residual is 5.5. So it says his actual weight loss was 5.5 pounds higher than his predicted.
Oh, because we're not concerned about his predicted. We're concerned about his actual.
Yeah, we're concerned about his actual. So the residual is your predicted minus your actual.
Why isn't that the third one?
Because it doesn't matter if he didn't exercise, because he did exercise.
Okay.
Because it's not just, it was 5.5 pounds higher because of this, but it was, he lost this much, but he predicted that we were going to lose this much. It's the same thing like you could say like stocks. You could say like, I predicted I was going to make $20 when I invested in stocks, but the stocks went higher and I made $30. So my residual was $10. So
Okay.
I actually made $10 more than I predicted I would.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next one is 32. And it's supposed to be the second one.
I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Maybe it just wasn't working right for some reason.
Oh, dang it. I didn't read the whole question. Create a scatter plot. Using the scatter plot and referring to the correlation coefficient, select the answer that best describes the illustration.
Oh, so it doesn't even matter about it. It just matters about the correlation coefficient.
Yeah, we weren't even supposed to use the
Residuals.
yeah. Dang it.
Okay, so the correlation coefficient, that is,
Just the R.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Okay, so it's,
we just have to, we overthought that one.
yeah. And since it's positive, it's linear in a positive direction, and it's not 1, so it's not close to 1, so it's not super strong, but it's not below, so it's fairly strong. Okay.
Okay, this thus begins a string of wrong questions. So I'm thinking that we must have inputted this the wrong way.
Okay, so 33 is wrong.
33 is wrong. And so is 34 and 35 and 36, 37, 38. All those are wrong.
Jeez.
So I'm going to pull this one up too, just because I want to.
Okay.
I wonder if we put those in backwards.
I'm wondering if that's not true.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was reading that multiple times when we were trying to figure out that one question. But I couldn't figure them out. You know what I'm saying? There was nowhere where it said which one to put in first.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch them. And I'm going to tell you the answer I get and tell me if I'm wrong.
So 90 days should be the yeah, we put them in wrong.
Did we?
Yeah.
That is just not fair. I don't know where it said that.
I see it now. It's the one that's in bolded cap locks.
Wanted to predict the price of tickets 14 days before a flight based on the price. That?
Yeah, that.
But how do we know that's what it means?
Because we're predicting something based on the other thing, right? So.
Okay.
Right. So what we're predicting is the Y. Or the response.
Okay, so let me guess. On 35, is it 241?
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I was doing it myself. So which question?
35, is it 240 point something?
241.
241.0 or 241?
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you guys are ready, I'll rate them to you.
Okay, so what is 35?
35 is 241.0.
Okay, so what did you guys get on 34?
0.627.
And 33?
115.640. So that's
0.640?
115.640.
Okay.
Then 36 is, oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, I think.
Okay, so 36,
Okay, 36.
0.518. And 37 is 0.735. And then 30, 735.
0.
Yep, 735.
Okay.
And then 38 is 0.109.
0.0 what?
0.109.
109.
Okay, and we got the rest of them right. We just messed up that one. Yeah.
Oh, the rest of those are right. Everything else is right.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I can just read my thing. You guys don't have to.
You don't want me? Are you good? You don't want me to
Yeah.
read them to you?
That's okay.
Wow,
Well,
that was long.
yeah. There's a lot I should study.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That's what's going to be hard, is putting those things in the wrong direction.
Yep.
Along with everything else.
Well, I like
Yeah.
on these how we can like figure out like, oh, we did mess that up. But on the test, you can get that would have been like a C, and you'd be like, wait, what did I do wrong?
Yep.
And that's what I hate about it.
But if they made the test, the
Two
best
chances.
people would
That'd be awesome.
Well, this will be the last one, though, right?
This is the last test.
Yes.
Yep, this is it. This is our last video conference.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't have to post it. I'm looking right now.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
We don't
Yeah.
have to because it's the
Yeah, because it's like the review.
Guys, we should have like celebrated and had like cake or something,
I know.
all in different places. But
I'll celebrate tomorrow if I do well on the test.
that's right.
But you know the worst part about it?
Exactly.
I get to take the test tomorrow and then go pick up my books for the next semester.
That's right. Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm not even. I get back on Monday, or I get back on tomorrow into Rexburg, and man, I have to go pick up my books on Monday, and I'm sure that everything's going to be like, just a wreck.
Yeah,
Books still on Monday.
it's all right. I'm scared tomorrow it's gonna be crazy, but well, I gotta go.
Well, thank you guys for everything. I appreciate all the hard work you guys have done and helping me out and everything too, and all the patience and
no,
and
thank
everything.
you for helping us too.
Um,
Helping me especially.
you're great at reminding us of stuff that we.
We probably would have forgot the PowerPoint to the last very moment
Yes,
if you remind
we
us.
wouldn't have.
So, but I will get that submitted tomorrow.
Okay.
Just everyone can look over it today or tomorrow after the test, and it's due by 11 o'clock. If I don't hear from you guys from like 5 or 6, I'll probably just submit.
That's great.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds good. Well, good luck to you
All
guys
right.
on it and all, and good luck with everything.
Thank you. See you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.